At some point in adulthood, many people begin to feel a quiet but persistent pressure. It isn't always obvious where it comes from, but it slowly settles into the background of everyday life. The feeling is simple to describe, but difficult to explain. It's the sense that you might be falling behind. You see people around you moving forward in different directions. Friends build careers, some start families, others travel, change jobs, buy homes, or achieve things that seem impressive from the outside. Even if your own life is stable, the comparison begins almost automatically. You start asking yourself questions that didn't seem important before. Should I be further along by now? Am I doing the right thing with my time? Have I missed some opportunity without realizing it? These thoughts appear quietly at first. They may surface while scrolling through social media, during conversations with friends, or even during moments when you suddenly reflect on the path your life has taken so far. What makes this feeling difficult is that there is rarely a clear standard for where you are supposed to be. There is no universal timeline for how life should unfold. Yet many people carry an invisible sense that there is. From a young age, we are often shown a kind of structure for how life is expected to progress. Education leads to work. Work leads to stability. Stability leads to long-term plans. Over time, these ideas form an unspoken map in our minds. But real life rarely follows that map perfectly. People move at different speeds. Opportunities appear at unexpected moments. Some paths take longer than others. And many of the things that shape our lives happen in ways we could never have predicted earlier. Despite this, the mind continues to compare where we are with where we believe we should be. Part of the reason this happens is because modern life exposes us to far more information about other people's lives than any previous generation experienced. In the past, most comparisons were limited to the people physically around you. Today, you can see thousands of different life paths every day, often presented as polished highlights rather than full stories. When you see only the milestones and achievements of others, it can quietly distort your perception of time and progress. It begins to feel as if everyone else is moving forward quickly, while your own life seems slower or less defined. But this perception hides something important. Every person's timeline is shaped by different circumstances, different priorities, and different experiences. The path that appears straightforward from the outside often contains difficulties and uncertainties that are invisible to everyone else. Progress is rarely as linear as it appears. Some people reach certain milestones earlier, others reach them later, and many people discover entirely different directions that they never expected to take. What matters more than speed is whether the path you are walking is actually meaningful to you. Moving quickly towards something that doesn't truly matter will eventually feel empty. Moving more slowly towards something that aligns with your values often leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment. When you step back from comparison, you begin to realize that life is not a race with a universal finish line. It is a series of experiences unfolding at different times for different people. And the quiet pressure of feeling behind often fades once you stop measuring your life against someone else's timeline. Because the truth is simple. There was never a single timeline you were supposed to follow in the first place.